Welcome to this week's episode. Would you ever keep a list of anything that your in-laws have ever done to you that you feel is a transgression? Would you laminate it? Stick around and find out.
Quality time together.
I know.
God. This is the most I thought I'd ever talk to you today.
This is the most I've talked in 7 days.
To anyone.
To anybody. All right. Okay.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Go.
Okay. How should I? Oh, goodness. Okay. How should I, 28 male, reply to my friend, 30 male, who wants me to spend half of my salary on a meal for him and his girlfriend?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I, 28 male, asked my friend, 30 male, if he could drop me off at the train station next week, because I'll have a heavy suitcase with me and would like to avoid the bus ride with it. It would be a 20-minute drive for him. He said, sure, mate. I tell him I'll gladly buy him a meal at a local fast food chain by the station as a thanks before I depart. It was one of our favorite places to eat and hang out before the pandemic hit. He doesn't necessarily need any handouts. In fact, he earns about double my monthly salary, as I'm part-timing and interning at a new place right now. He said, sounds great. He asked if he can take his girlfriend with him, and if I could pay for her food as well. A bit weird to take her with us for a 20-minute ride, but sure, no problem. Today, 2 days before departure, he suddenly asked if instead we could go to the most expensive artisanal cuisine restaurant in the city, where a meal averages about $200 per person.
What?
And pay for him and his girlfriend.
What?
It's on the opposite side of town, an hour-long drive from his place, and 1.5 hours from the train station. I'm not sure what to reply here. I don't want to be rude to him, and he's one of my best friends, but this is borderline ridiculous. I'd like to nicely tell him I just can't afford this, but I have to phrase it as gently as possible, because he gets really mad and fussy whenever he doesn't get his way. But I'd also like to somehow convey to him that it's a bit rude. I might have to take the bus after all.
Take an Uber.
Yeah.
It's 20 minutes, right? He said 20-minute drive from his place?
Yeah.
Just grab an Uber. It's probably like $40.
Right?
And the guy wants him to buy a $400 meal?
Yeah.
That's the girlfriend talking. Tell me I'm wrong.
I kind of think that you're wrong.
What?
Yeah, I kind of think that it's the guy being like, all right, I don't want to pay for like $200 a person meal for me and my girlfriend. What if I can get this guy to do it and I can go to the restaurant and take my girlfriend?
Dude, that's not a friend. A friend would be like,
No.
Sure, no problem. You don't owe me anything.
Yeah.
I'm just helping you out because you need a ride.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, we can stop at the restaurant on the way there if you want to eat before you get on the train. Like, not a big deal.
Jesus.
But, like, an hour and a half away from the train station, like, the day before. Like, what?
Yeah, I would just be like, dude, give me a jingle when you're sober. Because you have to be fucking high.
There is no way you would ask me this sober.
This doesn't make sense. So, sober up a little. Give me a jingle tomorrow. I get an Uber.
How much tequila did you have today?
Yeah, like, that's ridiculous. Why would you...
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's the girl. Like, because the friend, right, would be like, he was cool with some fast food joint. And they're like, dude, I'm just trying to buy you a meal. Just doing you a solid. You drive me 20 minutes to a train station, I buy us a couple double cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
That's a fair trade.
But he also says that he has to be easy about it because his friend gets upset when he doesn't get his way.
Yeah.
See, that's where I don't think it's the girl.
Yeah, it's a girl. If the guy, says, no, that doesn't make sense. That sounds insane, whatever. He can throw his little fit, but in the end, he's going to be like, man, he's going to know it's this damn girl.
No.
It's all her fault.
So there's an update. I reply with, "Hey, I'm surprised you suggested this. It's out of my price range. Could we stick with the original plan instead?" He answered, "You thought I was serious? I'm not going to drive you anywhere if you don't have a fucking sense of humor. I'm taking the bus. I'm starting to suspect that I'm a bad judge of character when it comes to my friends." Yeah, there's a second update. I did not phrase it clearly. He said he will not give me a ride and that I'm going on my own here. He isn't much of a jokester in general, and I'm pretty sure he was serious before I basically told him no. And it wouldn't be the first time he tried to use me for money either.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, that's just a shit friend.
Think about, sounds like the whole thing was just to get out of giving him a ride. That's what the whole thing sounded like.
Oh, I thought it was the girlfriend.
It's obviously the girlfriend. But it's only because she wants...
You're backtracking a little bit here, buddy.
She wants her boyfriend sitting at the house,
Oh, he can't be gone for 40 minutes?
Can't be gone. Got to stare at the TikToks. I don't know.
Got to sit here across her. I just think that, okay, I am on board with he could have been doing it just so that he could, get out of giving the ride in general. Because he agreed one day. But you know how, say you're having a good time and you make plans and you're like, yeah, we should hang out. And then that day comes and you're like, no, fuck that. I don't want to go.
Like drunk plans?
Yeah. I feel like it was kind of that, yeah, sure, no problem. Not a big deal. And then he thought about it and he was like, fuck, I don't want to take him anywhere. I don't want to do anything that day.
That's messed up,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be able to call your buddy and be like, hey, I need a ride to a train station, wherever.
Yeah.
I need a ride. And them not try to screw you over.
Yeah.
You
need
the whole $200 for this, and if you thought I was being serious and you can't take a joke, obviously he's just trying to get out of giving him a ride. That's all it was.
Yeah. It should be like, oh God, what is that? I can't tell you what we're doing. I can't tell you where we're going. What would you say? Whose car are we going to take?
Yeah. Dude, just hop on an Uber. That's...
Yeah.
Independence is key when it comes to some people. Some people you can't rely on. And those people suck. And you should get them out of your life.
Yeah.
I can see if it was in the middle of a work day or whatever. But if it's 6 o'clock and you need on a Friday and you need a ride to the train or whatever, you're a piece of shit friend.
Yeah.
Get rid of your friend.
Yeah.
He sounds terrible. If this is what he's doing about a
ride.
About a ride, 20 minutes.
20-minute ride.
Dude.
It's not even it's 4 hours to the train station or...
Yeah. My buddy could be like, hey, can you give me a ride to, say Missoula? It's 2.5 hours away. Sure, no problem.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still owe me a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Gotta make it. I don't know.
Are we getting the cheeseburger before or after the drinks? I just need to know now.
First I want to get really drunk, and then we're ordering cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Back to the room because I've already booked a hotel because I am not fucking driving home.
I don't care who pays, but we're having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you get on that train with a hangover.
Regretting asking me for a ride.
Yeah, you will obviously be worried about how you feel tomorrow.
Oh, you're still drunk getting on the train.
Get rid of shitty friends. Sounds like it's just a terrible friend.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine just and then for the friend to be like...
Wait for the response. Make the joke and then be clear dude, I'm just joking. Yeah, I'll see you at, 5.
Yeah, exactly. Not days later and being like, oh, it was a joke. You just can't even take a joke.
So I'm not going to take you?
I'm not going to drive you because you can't take a joke.
Yeah,
he's a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. It's probably your girl's fault.
I like how you're sticking with your original.
It's both of them.
It's the girl.
Because she's thinking, if we do get the good, we do get the good meal, great. And if not, it's your fault. It's the boyfriend's fault.
I like how you're sticking with your original. You just can't
go down
give it up.
Flames with this one.
I'm not going to be wrong about the girl this time.
Nope.
Okay. Problems with letting family live with you.
Do you want a response to that?
I was just looking for your facial expressions.
I.
It's just a bad idea.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, I'll let you just.
Okay.
Read it before I say anything.
I let my family move in with me rent-free.
Oh, you fucked up.
Everyone falls on hard times. I get it. So no problem. Let them move in. However, lately it's been a big issue for me. I constantly feel like they're disrespecting me. They're either talking shit about me or they're doing little things that make me feel like they don't respect me. I think talking shit is disrespectful. So
It's your house.
kind of the same thing. Let me start off by saying the agreement was that they would buy groceries. There's one of me and many of them.
Many?
Many.
Ugh, it's not even two. It's more.
Yeah, it's not even two. Yeah,
Little
it has
kids?
to be more. I don't know.
Like your piece of shit brother, his loser wife, and all their little shit stained kids.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know. Shit stained kids.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Dude.
Your kids are gonna make a mess. I'm not on with this. Okay. I would normally spend about $150 a month on groceries for myself. Well, that hasn't gone as planned. Yeah, no shit. In the last 3 months, I've spent close to $1,000 in groceries. I thought they were supposed to buy food.
Yeah.
Like, this is going downhill quickly. Lately, I feel drained. The house isn't clean. If I ask for it to be picked up, I'm met with a rude behavior. I'm still buying groceries, and they talk about me when I'm not home. Do you think he has cameras?
Maybe he has.
Oh, I would be I would be listening to those motherfucking cameras all the time.
Oh, I'd fucking throw them out the first day they talk shit. Be like,
No, I'd get the fucking receipts, and when they'd be like, "I never did that," I would just put it on the fucking big screen. Surround sound, motherfucker. Oh, that's not you? It's not you sitting right there talking shit?
in scene one,
Yeah.
you're telling everyone I'm a piece of shit as you're eating my food
Yeah.
and sitting on my couch. Let's go to scene 2.
Yeah. Episode 2. This was just Friday. Let's go to Saturday. When I was off working. Okay. On my days off, I'll make all meals for everyone, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, no.
Ugh,
Fuck no.
dude.
No.
You've set a precedence.
Yeah. However, when I'm home, they only cook for themselves. They'll bring food back and not buy me any. I'm not even asking for them to pay for it. If they ask me, I'd send them money just to pick up something while they were out. It's getting to be a lot. I'm unsure how to address the situation. I feel like I made a big mistake by letting them move in. I miss the simple, no drama life.
But he doesn't say, like, mom, dad, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care who it is. Kick him the fuck out.
Oh, 100%.
If they can't, like, I mean, think about it. You know, they're like, oh, man, you know, thank you so much for helping us out. We're going to cook. We're going to clean. We're going to do all this stuff to where it doesn't become, like, a headache for you.
Yeah, it doesn't become an issue.
Like, this isn't a problem. I'm going to make this not a problem. It's an inconvenience, you know, so I'm going to make it the least inconvenient on you.
That I can.
Yeah.
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 No, I know.
Oh my
well, and, okay, so they're supposed to buy, then why the fuck are you paying for groceries?
Sounds like if it's a many people, right?
Yeah.
Say brother, sister, whatever, spouse, kids,
Yeah.
and they don't have jobs. Like, I get hard times, right?
Yeah.
I get that. But are they just both pieces of shit together? Like, did they go procreate and make more pieces of shit? I don't know. There's not a lot of info. I wish
there was more info too.
Yeah, it's not like the guy needs to put down social security numbers, but give the scenario.
Yeah, give a better description of the scenario.
Is it your loser brother, a wife, right?
Jesus.
No, I mean, seriously.
Like, well, okay.
Does she not have a job and they just sit around
and that's
with
what I'm wondering.
a couple...
Do these people just not. To me, it sounds like they don't work at all. But then again, they're buying groceries. So how are they buying groceries without having any money? And then also, like, why have you not said anything? You get pushback? Oh, hell no.
How has it gone this far?
You literally, the second they walk into that house, actually, before they walk into the house, before you say, yes, you can come in and you can live with me because I understand that you've fallen on hard times. You set rules.
Crazy
boundaries.
Rules. All of them.
All of them. Anything you can think of. If you think it's ridiculous, make sure you say it.
Yep.
Because this is going to come in between you no matter what. Mm-hmm. So would you rather have, like, your boundaries be set and that's what kind of comes in between you? Or would you rather just have them be so rude and disrespectful and like, how does he know that they're talking shit? I want to know that. I want to know, does he have like a Ring doorbell or something to where he can hear it, see it?
I don't know, dude. You can't put up with that type of stuff.
No.
Like, it's not like you want anyone to go starve, you know?
No, or sleep under a bridge or whatever.
Anything. But you're like, look, here's the parameters. You need to get a job. Like right now, you're on the verge of like sleeping in your car. Yeah. I don't want that to happen at all. So Here's what you're going to do. 8:00 in the morning, you're going to go get a fucking job. And you're going to get your family back on its feet and out of my fucking house. But I'm here to help you.
Right. And like if you're just paying for groceries, that means that you should be able to save up so much more to get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. They sound like just...
Well, and that's the other thing.
Parasite losers.
Yeah, so they don't have money to move out, but yet they can go and just
eat out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. If you tell me that you're falling on hard times, I get it. I'm going to be compassionate. I'm going to put my boundaries in place. And I'm going to make it to where, it's like you still have responsibilities, but at the same time, you're able to save up plenty of money to be able to get out.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to, be homeless.
No.
But, dude.
Yeah.
Get a job. Go get a job at McDonald's. You can eat there all day long. Right? If you're eating all day, go to McDonald's. You get free food.
Right?
Something. I mean.
Start your own cleaning company. Start with the place you fucking live.
That's fantastic.
I mean, fuck.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Airbnbs.
All of it, dude.
Furbos, all those need fucking people to clean it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can do that. Well,
just messy people. Not like hoarder messy, but maybe you make a ton of money, and because you're a gross person, you're okay with filth. Maybe, but you probably don't have the organization skills or the focus. I don't know how those people. Those people should be like pulled. Like Nobel Prize winners, like go in and clean hoarder houses.
You know what? They, I think that they actually have to have some sort of, because those places are can be like biohazard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so they have to have some sort of training of some sort of way of knowing how to clean and dispose of certain things. I know.
I can't even talk about it. It's so
I know, but they do. They have to have some sort of that because it is so bad.
You know what blows me away?
What?
People that have hoarder cards.
Oh my God. Okay, so you've seen the one at the grocery store.
Is it? Oh, I don't know. Is there a couple? What kind is it?
Okay, so there's like a baby blue minivan type thing. And then there's also like an old, think like 70s, maybe 80s, like old cop car. Like that boxy, and it's like
the old
brown.
LTD?
Yeah, it's like brown.
Uh-huh. And it's just full.
Yeah, like I don't even know how the driver gets in or fucking seats. It's the dash is like stacked.
No.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Oh my God. You gotta imagine if their car's that disgusting, their house is probably just a shithole.
Worse.
No, I saw this one old lady, right? 60, 70. brand new Subaru. Like brand new. And this is a year or two ago.
Yeah.
And it was filled to the brim, not the driver's side, but I was like, I don't know how she's going to put groceries in it. It was that full. She hoarded that much shit in her brand new car.
You're like, did you just move all the shit from your old car into your new car?
Something.
Because how do you do that quickly into a brand new car? I feel like that would take a long time to fill it that much.
That's what I thought, right? And I'm thinking, this is a really new car. Like, really new. You know, like, gear-wise, whatever.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe she's had it for a year. You could fuck up a lot of things in 2 months, let alone a year, right?
Right.
But it was a pretty new car, and it was filthy inside. I walked by it, and I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, this person probably smells like asshole and mothballs. Like, just gross. Like, this is just a gross person.
No.
And then I saw it was an old lady, and I'm like, oh, I'm a terrible person for, like, you know, thinking in my head, like, oh, but obviously she's just gross as fuck.
You're like, I feel like a terrible person, but I'm still judging you 100%.
I'm still justified with my thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like they're wrong.
I don't feel bad for what I thought about you at all.
No, because I saw the car and I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. How do you hoard stuff in your car?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, and that much. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, did you just
much.
Like, take an old car? Because, like, when you look at those cars, they are jam-packed to floor to roof, and it's literally trash. Like, you see old wrappers from fast food places, just literal trash, right?
Ugh.
How do you fill it that much? And so,
what's the mental thing going through your head that says don't throw the trash away? In general, I know a handful of people like this, right? A couple. Don't look at me. It's not you.
Well, I know it's not me because my car is clean.
I know, and you are very OCD about trash.
Yeah.
For the most part. But like, I know, say 2 or 3 people, right? That it's almost like, I can't even explain it. It's almost like a disease that they can't throw a piece of trash away. It would go against every DNA coursing through their fucking veins.
Yeah.
That like, they're like, oh, this is empty. I'm going to put it down, walk by the trash can, and then leave. And I'm like, are you just a fucking moron? It's trash. It's done.
Yeah, I don't know.
The end of life. Throw it away.
End of life. I don't know. I do think that it is. I think it's a mental disorder to where people cannot throw things away.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even, like, yes, the trash also, like, gets me. Like, how can you just not put it into
It's
a
trash.
can? It's
you
trash.
just put it in a trash can. It's the
But
simplest.
also, it's just like, in those hoarder houses and stuff like that, where it's like stacks and stacks of newspaper. Like, stuff that is, you're not doing anything with it either.
Like AOL CD-ROMs everywhere. I
don't understand it. But I can't deal with clutter.
I know.
I can't.
Thank goodness.
Like, we don't even have a coffee table because when we did, all it did was get filled with crap.
you put
because you walk
cups
by
and
it and
shit
you
on it.
set things down. You empty your pockets. Your purse ends up going, whatever. And I can't handle that. And so my solution is get rid of the table. You can't
Throw
set
away
it
the
down.
table.
You can't set shit down if there's nowhere to set it.
I remember you made one. Remember you made like an ottoman?
Yeah, I made a coffee table into a giant ottoman.
And then it was like, well, we can't even put anything on it because it's like, you know, it's not even. And then like one day you're like, this is in the fucking way. And we just like cut it up and burnt it. And I'm like, you spent like $200 redoing that thing.
Yeah, but we kept it for a couple of years.
I know. It's a project,
And
whatever. It wasn't a big deal. I just thought it was...
the dog slept on it. It was like a giant dog bed for him. And we actually did... There was a reason that we ended up getting rid of it, and it was because Monty threw up on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a good reason to throw stuff away.
I was like, all right, we've used it. He got sick on it. I'm good. We can toss it.
Yeah, like the coffee table thing doesn't bug me at all.
No.
Like, it's funny when you see people with like a coffee table, and it's fine. It's great, right? Mm-hmm. You're able to put stuff down. If it's neat and organized, maybe a nice fucking, magazine or a book and, something. Yeah. But it's just full of shit. And you're like, half of this is garbage and half of it's dirty dishes.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I could take care of this in 5 minutes.
Well, our dog's tails would take care of it in 3 seconds.
We can't have anything because the dogs would just knock everything over.
Yeah.
You'd set a coffee
down and it's just boom.
Right
Done.
Against the wall. And you're like, well, gotta clean that up. Let's just throw this coffee table away.
Yeah. Fucking get rid of it. I'm done.
I like how one simple thing becomes a complication and you are okay with just discarding it out of your life.
Yeah, I'm done.
Like a simple complication. Mm-hmm. Like, this chair's in the way. I've stubbed my toe twice.
Fucking burn it.
Burn it. Just get rid of it and burn it.
Done.
Because it's now a complication.
Yeah. No, I'm done.
I mean, I like that about you. Because you don't hold on to anything that is just clutter and in the way and just junk.
Yeah.
Junk.
It's just stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah. I don't need more stuff.
I'm way more addicted to shit than you are.
You are.
Like, I don't even know why I get sentimental about certain things, but I do.
No, I don't know why you get sentimental about things. It drives me absolutely nuts.
I don't know.
Because it's just stuff.
I can't even name shit. But if it's a bit,
you have PS3 games that you literally will not let me give away.
Which is funny because I don't have a PlayStation.
I know.
And
but you're adamant. I'm like, they could just go to a thrift store and somebody who couldn't afford it brand new could use. And this was years ago, and you're like, no. And still, it is in a fucking bin in our storage unit. Because you still won't let me get rid. I don't even know what the significance to it is.
I feel goofy about those. We could get rid of those.
You say that now, but in the summertime when we go to purge the storage unit, you're gonna be like, no, you can't get rid of that.
All right, no, I promise.
Okay.
I promise. I'll put them on Craigslist for free. Won't even try to make a buck.
Oh my god, no! Just give them to a thrift store.
Thrift store might not take them.
Fuck having people. Well, that's why you drop it off when they're closed. And
maybe a pawn shop.
I don't know. We're not going to have random people stop by the house for fucking PlayStation games from 20 years ago.
Yeah. Remember that fucking weirdo that came over from Craigslist? The only time I ever deal with Craigslist is when it's free shit. I just give away stuff because I want someone else to use it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw it away. It's perfectly good. We're just redoing something, right?
Yeah.
And so I don't try to get money out of most things. I'm just here it is for free. I put it out on the fucking road.
Just come take it.
Come get it. If it's there, it's yours. Don't knock on the fucking door.
Yeah.
And that one fucking weirdo that showed up and was like, oh, and he wanted to talk to me about the fucking bathroom vanity. And he's like, well, it's kind of dirty. I'm like, yeah, it's free, motherfucker. Yeah. I will chop it in pieces and throw it in a fire pit in 5 fucking minutes if you don't take this away. Do you want it?
Yeah, you have no idea how much shit we have burned in that fire pit.
I will burn anything in that fireplace.
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah.
No,
I know.
That guy pissed me the fuck off.
It's dirty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's old. It's dirty.
That's why I'm replacing it.
Out of the fucking bathroom for a reason.
I just ripped it out of the bathroom. It's yours if you want it. If not, I'm throwing it away.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that guy. And then I realized, the majority through the conversation, he had a screw loose because his parents like drove him there. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of an asshole for, but like I think I held it together pretty good.
Yeah.
But I was seconds away from like trespassing him on our property.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right. Like, I'm about to lose my shit.
I am gonna pop your fucking parents' tires, and you're gonna make it 2 blocks away. And if you walk back to my house, I'll shoot you.
Yeah. No, and I've had friends who are like, oh my God, yard sale. Like, you can get money. No. I'm either going to fucking give it away to a thrift store. I'm going to fucking burn it. Or like, I don't like dealing with, oh my God. If I, like, had a yard sale and somebody came up and I put $5 on something and somebody came up and was like $2.50, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I don't even think so.
You're like it's $100 at Walmart, you motherfucker. It's $5.
Yeah. Like,
I'm literally doing this so I don't have to drive to the dump.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Like, you're supposed to be saving me time and energy. Don't you dare fucking walk up to me with a handful of quarters and be like, well, what about 25 cents? No, go fuck yourself. I will burn it in front of you.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
Like, I will spend more than $2.50 on gas lighting it on fire in my backyard. I have no problem with that.
I will do it out of spite, you piece of shit.
Oh my God, I hate but I like going to like estate sales and stuff, but I'm also not the person who does that either. Like,
I don't haggle when
I don't haggle. Like, I walk up and I'm like, oh, that's like $5. I'm like,
there you go.
Sweet, here's $5.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
I don't want to interact with you any more than this.
Yeah, I'm already like looking through your shit and that makes me feel weird.
I've already had to like make sure I had cash.
Ugh.
That's a fucking headache.
Or you go to those estate sales where those crazy people, they're like, no early birds, right? And then there's people waiting and they run in and just start grabbing stuff. We went to one of those and people were just like grabbing stuff up and I was was looking at like a piece of Pyrex or something. It wasn't even the color that I wanted. I was just like looking at it because it was a design I hadn't really seen like up close and they like grabbed out of my hand and they were like,
way.
yeah, and they were like, it's mine. And then there was like Pampered Chef stuff and you're outside looking at tools and I'm in here like, there's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers in here. And I'm like, oh fuck. He's probably outside buying fucking tools. Like, no, I need to get outside. Like, I'm in the wrong spot. We don't need another chainsaw. Yeah, they do, and they'll. Yeah, yard sailors and
tools and gas cans.
Yeah, see,
you can't have enough.
I
gas
go through
cans.
like the kitchen stuff
like,
and just
especially,
kind
like,
of look. It just really creeps me out. Estate sales really creep me out because
you don't
you
other
go
people's
through
stuff.
No, and you're going into like bedrooms and stuff,
Yeah, I don't
and
like that.
Yeah, like that one that we went to just down the street in the blue house.
The small little house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like there was like cupboards open and people were like taking like canned food.
Was so
it was just
weird.
Like it was so.
It was like. It was like
uncomfortable.
It was super uncomfortable because it was almost like this person died probably a week ago, and they're just estate sailing right out of the drawers.
100%.
I felt the exact same way. They didn't even
take things out of the drawers. It was like open. As you're walking in, they're like, "Yeah, open cupboards, open." And I'm like, no.
That's not my jam. Nope.
I'm good. I don't. No.
You either put it on a table with a price, or I'm not fucking touching it.
And we've gone to some really like nice houses that have had estate sales, like big houses on property.
Remember that big ass barn?
Yeah.
That giant barn. Mm-hmm. It was just full of rad shit.
Yeah.
It was expensive. Like,
well, yeah.
Like tens of thousands of dollars. Cool shit.
We stood around talking to the guy who actually held that estate sale.
Yeah.
For a while, and like I said, they had Pyrex. It was all really expensive stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just weird. I can't do that whole thing.
Yeah, estate sales. Like I like them when it's like a shop. Bunch of tools, bunch of like, a shop doesn't feel intrusive.
Or they have you walking through like the kitchen and living room. Like they brought everything out. It's on tables. It's like in a big area.
Oh, it's creepy.
It is.
It's creepy. I don't get that part of it. It's like put a little effort, throw it on a table, put the table somewhere, put a price on it, You know, I don't want to
Yeah.
fucking guess on a price, and then you be like, "Oh no, I'm super offended you even thought." I'm like, it's fucking old.
Yeah.
Like it's an
You're
old.
literally just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, the person's body's still warm, and you're selling all their shit. You think it?
You think this isn't already fucking creepy?
Yeah, you think this isn't already disrespectful?
Yeah.
And you're offended
You're trying
at my.
to sell their fucking mattress.
Yeah.
So gross.
Fuck, that's gross.
I know. Yeah. No, I've had people though like just tell me like just put up a yard sale.
No,
Just put up a yard sale.
I know.
No, because you go through all that work, and then people try to fucking haggle with you when you've already marked shit whatever price you want for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the end, you end up having to take a bunch of shit to the thrift store, charity, whatever, or fucking burn it or the dump.
Yeah, just take it.
Just take it in the first place.
Yeah, I like that. I like that concept. I don't want anyone stopping by. I don't want to wake up at fucking 8:00 on a Saturday during the summer.
No.
And then be like, oh, there's already people outside. That's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
And then, no, just
Well,
none of it
and-
sounds fun.
No. And during the summer, we have actually like cleared out our garage just to clean it and had neighbors stop by trying to buy our shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm actively cleaning my garage. Nothing's for sale. I don't have any signs up.
Yeah.
Not yard sale.
Yeah,
Never
this-
held one in 12 fucking years being
Yeah,
here.
this piece of property or this piece of, this item sitting in
Yeah.
my driveway, that's mine. There's nothing's for sale.
Yeah.
Go the fuck away.
Why the fuck did you just walk in my yard and ask to buy my kayak? Like, what is it? Yeah, that's mine because it's sitting in my yard.
Yeah,
Am I selling it? No.
I have the kayak because I want the kayak.
Yeah. Did I flag you down and be like, do you want to come buy my kayak? No. Walk away. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Do it.
My 28 female husband, 26 male, threw away a list of transgressions I kept about his sister, 28 female, and now I think I want a divorce.
What?
Yeah.
A list of transgressions? Mm-hmm. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Like, I want to know if it was, like, typed out and fucking laminated.
Yeah. Did she have like, oh God, what are those? The erasable Sharpies to like, oh, this one,
Like
this
dry
one's up
erase?
again.
Yeah.
A list of transgressions. You couldn't mentally think of that list?
Yeah, I feel like if it's, like, bad enough, you're just going to remember that. Like, I don't need to
Everything.
write it down.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember exactly the fucking words that you said to me that pissed me off.
100%.
Like,
All right,
Yeah.
keep going. I'm
all right.
I'm sold.
I know. My husband's family has a ton of issues. Huh.
Huh.
I've been there, honey.
Be quiet.
Just wait.
Keep it to yourself.
They're super dysfunctional and emotionally abusive. Preach, honey. Show me the list.
They bottle shit up and then take it out on each other.
They're also racist and bigoted, so I don't like them anyways. It's a lot of shit going on there.
That end part was like, and racist.
Yeah. Oh, my husband's sister, her sister-in-law, is one of the worst. She has hated me even before we met and has bullied me from day one of meeting me and tried to get their entire family to hate me and asked my husband to leave me many times. She's done so many things that I started keeping a list privately of her transgressions. I still want to know if she had the
I know.
laminated.
I want to know about this list.
I hope she lists it.
She better.
She kind of already did.
Well, that's nothing.
Well, those are just words describing what they're like. I want to know the fucking list.
Keep going.
She barely spoke to me at my own wedding because she decided she was mad at me for not responding to her, saying she liked my flowers in the middle of family portraits earlier that day, and there were thousands of people talking to me at once. Thousands.
At the wedding.
At the wedding.
That we're still paying for and we're broke as fuck.
Yeah. So every time I tried to talk to her at my own wedding, including her Okay. So every time I tried to talk to her at my own wedding, including asking her to dance and hang out, she ignored me, and I had no idea why. Then she told everyone how rude I was for ignoring her comment about flowers, and that their family was so much better off without my drama. This is the kind of person she is, and this is the least of it. She conspired with my husband's former friend to get him to end my engagement to my husband, and would call him for hours trying to convince him and ask him to lie to me intentionally, drawing a wedge between us. I started keeping my list once I realized how narcissistic she was and that trying to have a relationship with her was futile, and went no contact with her. She was very upset about the no contact for some reason, despite telling everyone how awful I was. I also was in therapy just because of all of this, so didn't want to make the decision lightly. Oh, honey, I've gone to fucking therapy for shit. Yeah. Okay. The purpose of the list is to keep track of abusive behavior for when their family gaslights me and tells me sister-in-law's done nothing wrong, which is often. So I have my own reminder to myself why I made my decision. It's private and it's not for sharing or blackmailing. Fuck, she's not going to tell us. My husband found it in my desk drawer and threw it out. He has told me he wants to give my sister-in-law another chance. And now he is lying by saying he didn't touch the list. I looked everywhere for it, but I know where it was since I had just seen it the other day before my husband went into my desk for something else. I've been through a lot in the past year, and my capacity for more pain and heartbreak is zero. I just want to be done with all of this. I feel like I have nobody to lean on and trust now. I just want to leave and start a new life. But I feel like I'm being so dramatic over a list by wanting a divorce. I wanted to know the fucking list.
I want to know these transgressions.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know her list. Listen, here's the other thing. It's his sister. He doesn't have to have no contact just because you are.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't bring that shit to you.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're clear and be like, I want nothing to do with.
Yeah.
Which, that's hard. I mean, think about it. Your wife is basically saying, I want nothing to do with your family because they're terrible people. That's kind of what she's saying. I want nothing to do with your family. They're terrible people. That's a hard thing to swallow.
Yeah.
Calm down.
I think it is. No, but that's what I'm saying is, like, you could go over there, see him for a barbecue. She doesn't have to go. Like...
Yeah,
I mean...
She'll just alienate herself into, like, obliteration.
Yeah.
She'll just, because eventually it doesn't matter what. The guy's going to be like, I want you at these, family get-togethers. I want you here. It's his wife. He wants, to spend that time with her. And then if she's like, no, your family sucks. I don't want to be there. Eventually he's going to be like, yeah, there's so much he can take. Doesn't matter if his family really does suck. His sister sounds horrible.
Yeah.
And then the worst is like when family are like, oh, but she's not that bad. No, she's a shitty person.
Yeah.
Like, it's established. Like, if you look it up on Wikipedia, she's a shitty person.
I literally typed it in there on Wikipedia the other day before I told you this.
Yeah, I wanted to confirm it.
Yeah.
It was fact-checked by Facebook, which is never lied to the public. So it's proven she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I just think... I just think that you can. I think that if he wants to talk to his sister, whatever. I mean, nobody said that he's like, oh, I want to see my sister every fucking day. Mm-hmm. I mean, and go to family things every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Who cares?
It just sucks. Because then, I mean, even if
I'm sure it sucks.
Yeah, and even if it was like, all right, the big holidays, right?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's when I'll be around your family. Rest of the time...
when there's plenty of other people to be like a buffer.
A distraction.
And I'm done.
Yeah. And then, kill her with kindness and then like ruthlessly just trying to ruin her life the other part of the year.
Kill her with kindness to her face and then just be a royal bitch the rest of the year.
Destroy her.
Right. All you want on Wikipedia all year long. That's what I just think that, You go to very limited events. Okay. But if somebody has made you go no contact, that's also taken a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To make you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it is like a hard decision to do that, especially like if it is family, like whether it's your family or your significant other's family, because you are making other shit harder.
I feel that no contact is super, well, I know it's super easy for me. Mm-hmm. It's harder for you. But usually when you get to that point, you're like, I'm done.
It's not really that hard at that point.
Yeah, you get to that point, you're done. You're over. I'm super easy. Like, if someone just complicates my life in any way, I'm like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine without you. I enjoy you in my life when you don't create stress.
Yeah.
When you create any type of bullshit in my life, I can just cut you out and not think about you for years.
Yeah.
Test me, motherfuckers.
Well, and that's what I think too. Is just like if you bring drama, if you sit there and you want to play like the victim to things and you just can't, like, I'm done. I'm good.